Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, it's going to be something a little different. My background's a little different, as you can see, and this is going to be much more of a laid back video. This is just going to be me talking to you about my experience at Gen Beauty and 10 things I think that you should know if you guys are going or are interested in going, because it is the end of August and September's right around the corner, and Gen Beauty is going to be here before you know it. So if you guys are interested in listening to my Gen Beauty experience or things that I think that you should know, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just going to first start off by saying that I'm either going to be looking down here at my notebook or either at my phone. I took a picture of my notes just in case I didn't want to look back and forth. But if you do see me doing that, that is why. So I think the things that I'm going to start off first is with my top 10 things that you should know. So Gen Beauty, if you guys don't know, is an abbreviation for Generation Beauty, and Generation Beauty is created by Michelle Phan and Ipsy, and it's a beauty convention. So here you get to go around to different kinds of booths, different makeup booths, and you get to network with different types of people. You get to be around people that have the same interests as you and stuff like that, which is one of the reasons why I ended up going to Generation Beauty. Now, I went for the first time last year in September, and I did not realize how big of an event this was. So I'm not going to really talk about anything in any particular order, but I know the first thing I need to talk to you guys about is the way you dress. Now, going into Generation Beauty, I'm like, oh my god, I have to look on point. My makeup has to be on point. Everyone's going to be, taking pictures and this and that. Dress comfortably, please. Last year, I made the mistake of going in brand new black suede thigh highs. In the second week of September, 1, it was still hot out. 2, I had to break in those heels, mind you, while walking all over New York. And 3, it just was not ideal for what you were going to be doing at Generation Beauty. Now, I would recommend you to bring a bag, bring flats inside your bag, or bring slip-on shoes or something that you know that you can quickly just get on and isn't going to take as much space in your bag. Which brings me to another thing. Bring a bag, bring a tote, bring a little backpack. I brought a small backpack. However, I do wish that I brought a bigger tote or a bigger purse or something, just because I got so much free stuff that I just did not know where to put it day one. I had so much free stuff. Now, I think the bag, you could bring your snacks, which is another thing. So that's tip 3. Bring snacks, bring food. Now, Generation Beauty, there's always going to be food trucks outside, but the lines outside for the food trucks are just as bad as the lines you have to wait in to get your free things. Now, I know I keep talking about free things and whatnot. I'll explain that in a second. So yeah, dress comfortably, bring a bag, and bring snacks. If you guys want, I would really recommend bringing a granola bar or a protein bar, something with a lot of protein that's going to keep you going. Definitely bring water. I brought water, and that's probably the only thing that kept me sane, because I was so hot in there, and I had this bomber jacket on, and I thought I looked so cute, which, I did. But it just wasn't ideal for where I was going and what I was going to be doing all day. You have to remember, you're going to be in a room or a convention center or something that's going to be full with thousands of people. So definitely keep that in mind. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the registration. Now, registration, it wasn't too bad. Luckily, the first day, Saturday, my friends and I got there in time to where we didn't have to wait in that really long line. Saturday it was from 11 to 6, and then Sunday it was from 11 to 4. So there was 2 different types of lines. There was one line for the people who haven't registered on the day prior, Friday night, which was the early bird registration. And then you had the other line, which was the people that had already registered Friday night. So I personally am going to try to do the early bird registration this year just because the line to get in, to just get to the registration booth, is just beyond words ridiculous. It's tragic, the amount of time that I'm going to have to spend getting to the booth to even get inside. Now, to get inside, you're going to get one of these when you register. It's your badge. Last year I went as an attendee. This year I'm going as an attendee. Next year I hope to be a beauty creator, but we shall see. So my ticket was about $79, but then with taxes like $99. And so that was because I got it as soon as it came out. Like, I knew that definitely I wanted to go. This is something I wanted to experience again. So I just, obviously I bit the bullet and I bought it right off the bat. Now last year I bought my ticket and I bought it in August, which was about a month before Generation Beauty happened, and I bought it during National Girlfriend's Day. So it was buy one ticket, get one free. And with everything included, like tax, it was a $200 ticket. And I was like, you know what, like I want to go so bad. So me and my best friend and I, we split the cost and we both spent $100 each, which, I mean, it's still a lot for some people, but for the things that you get and the things that you experience at this event, I mean, it's all worth the while. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So when you get there, transportation-wise, I would definitely consider staying if you can. If you can afford to stay for the weekend, I would definitely recommend you do that, which is what I'm doing this year. I'm definitely staying in New York this year. You guys could rent out a hotel room, Airbnb, HomeAway, something like that. I understand why people wouldn't want to stay. I know hotels in New York are super expensive, but if you really think about it, the cost that you are going to be taking Ubers and trains and stuff like that is going to be the extra cost that you would be spending at your hotel. So if you're walking distance, I would prefer to sleep in the 2 hours that I would have been on a train. If you guys can, I would definitely recommend to stay in a hotel, Airbnb, or something of that sort. So I've talked about bringing your bags, I've talked about dressing well, I've talked about registration, transportation, snacks. I guess another thing I can talk about, while you're there, obviously, you're going to be going around to booths. And what I mean by that is that, oh, I had this, oh, I guess I don't have it anymore. But there's like a pamphlet in here, and then there's like little tabs that you rip off. And those little tabs are for each booth. So you rip the tag off, you wait in line at each booth, and you hand it to whoever's there, and they give you a free item. Now, Too Faced last year was giving out the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which I have. Makeup Forever was giving out free lipstick with like a graffiti box. What else? Tarte was giving a full-size Tarteist, not lip paint, a Tarteist mascara. Definitely, when you can, if you can prior, look up on the website and see what brands are going to be there. What I mean by that is, if you know you want to go to a specific booth, definitely prioritize. Make sure, you know, day one you go to all the big booths, all the big brand booths, because obviously when you get there, everyone's going to want to get that big free item. And often they close those lines down because those lines could even get up to like an hour and a half wait. So if you can't prioritize, have a strategy, know where you want to go, know what, you know, what you want, what you don't want, what you could just let go, stuff like that. This year, I'm definitely going in with this strategy. My friends and I kind of got the hang of it day 2 when we kind of like gave each other, you know, the same tab, and one person would go to a specific booth, so we would all kind of get everything all at once so we didn't waste too much time at each booth. Oh, another thing that's really good about this beauty event is the fact that you can network. Now, last year, I really didn't network. One, because I didn't have my channel yet. Two, I didn't have any business cards, which I wish I had some business cards for my YouTube channel. I don't have business cards for my YouTube channel, but I do have business cards for my freelance makeup artistry. I do plan on bringing some with me, some business cards, but I do want to make it a point to possibly get some business cards for my YouTube channel once I grow a little more. But this is definitely a place where you can network and grow and connect with brands that you want to possibly work with in the future. You also have to remember, while you're in line, talk to different people, talk to I guess the girl behind you, see if she has a YouTube channel, see if she has an Instagram, see if she has, you know, the same interests as you. You guys could possibly collab in the future. So you definitely want to take advantage of the fact that you're there with other people that love to do the same thing you love. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this year I could definitely exchange some handles, exchange some information with different people, and possibly collab with other people and things of that nature. One of the main reasons that people go is for the meet and greets. So the meet and greets, they have their pros and cons. After experiencing last year, I stood in line to see Katie and Desi for 3 hours and ended up not seeing them. If you guys don't know who Katie and Desi are, they are my all-time favorite YouTubers. They are literally best friend goals. I'm actually wearing their collab right now on my face with Dose of Colors. If you guys want to see this like fall glam look, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely film that for you guys. But bringing back to the meet and greets, there's going to be a ton of different meet and greets. I would definitely, if you are going to stay in line, I would definitely prioritize as to who you want to see, because you're not going to see everybody, because the lines are going to get so packed that it's literally, you're going to be like cramped and you can't even breathe. Either stay in line while one of your friends go to the booths and get, you know, the free stuff for you, or, you know, just stay in line and kind of miss out on like getting some things, you know. Another thing I do have to say, when you go, bring cash, because there's some booths that don't have like the square piece, you know, that they put like a little square piece, or they don't have like a debit card swipe, blah blah blah. If you guys are going to spend money there, there is a way to obviously pay with your card, but if you can bring cash, I would definitely bring cash, especially if you're going to go outside to the food trucks and stuff like that. Just an easy access of money is just going to be the best bet. And I think the last thing I'm going to talk about is the early bird ticket. Now, I made the mistake this year of thinking I was going to get the early bird ticket for $49 or something like that. No, you're going to pay for a regular ticket and add on the $49 as a early registration fee, so you don't have to go to registration. You can just walk into Generation Beauty and you don't have to register. No, I'm going to register because I'm not spending the extra $49. I already spent like $100 on this ticket. I don't need to rack up like $49 more. I mean, that's pretty much it. I think you guys probably get the gist. My overall opinion is that although I had an amazing time and I definitely want to do it again and again and again, Generation Beauty was definitely unorganized. And by unorganized, I mean, I'm going to take the meet and greet that I stood in line for example. None of the volunteers that were there, like the workers that were working there, knew what they were doing. They had no idea that, you know, which line was which and who to tell, okay, you can go next to, like, they just were not all on the same page. So I personally think that there should be a designated number of people to each booth, to each meet and greet, to each, I don't know, they just either have to rotate them or just like give them prior knowledge to how to handle these people, because some of these people are so rude. But I mean, other than that, you kind of just have to deal with it because you're there for the same purpose that everyone else is. So like you're waiting in line for 3 hours and you know your heels are hurting and stuff like that. Like so is the next girl behind me. But you know, you get the gist. The first day I got so lightheaded. I didn't eat because I just wanted to go to different booths and stuff. So I'm definitely going to make it a priority to eat and eat well. Either eat before or eat there if you can eat like a really good meal, so that way you don't have to like waste your money at these food trucks and you can just eat right after. I would do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to bring my portable charger because trying to snap everything, which actually, you know what? I'm going to link in all of my snaps that I can find that I had left, or any of my pictures. I took a picture with Candy Johnson. Oh my god, I know, and I cannot wait to possibly meet her again. But yeah, I'm going to insert everything here. So I mean, overall, you guys definitely have to realize that there's going to be a ton of people, that there's going to be people making you like their Instagram page in order to get something for free, or you just kind of have to go with the flow of things, and you have to be really open-minded when you come to events like this because they are so large in size and they're trying to accommodate everyone. Pretty much, I think that's it. Oh, I guess I should tell you, I kind of like prioritized like what booths I want to go to first. So the places I want to go to first, the first booth, like as soon as we go in there, I'm going to MAC. MAC, I hope they either give a big bottle of Fix Plus or they just give out a free lipstick or a retro matte lipstick or something like that, because I have really high expectations for MAC this year. The second booth I wanted to go to was Makeup Forever, Tarte, Benefit, Impressions, Vanity. I'm really interested to see what they give out this year. The Balm. I hope that they kind of give that trio where you have the Mary Luminizer, the Betty Luminizer, and Mary Luminizer, Betty Luminizer, and whatever other Luminizer. Mary Lou Luminizer, something like that. I'm excited to see what they give. I want to go to Ofra, Jouer, Luxie, Clinique, and Artiste is going to be there this year. So hopefully they give out a cool brush. I don't know. But that's pretty much all I really have to say. I think I'm going to edit the video of when I went shopping. I tried to go see what I wanted to wear this year, and I did find an outfit. I have actually both outfits. But I only really have footage from my first trip. So you guys will see that next week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.